To lock in. That's what I mean to lock in. When I said Maka, Moka, Mika, and that's the shotgun. Give me that. Give me that. You ugly. What are you doing? Hurry up.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video. It's your boy Silky Seam, and I'm here with my brother, and you're playing with the twins. And we have a new game already, and we're playing The Park. I have no idea what this game is. Seen it in the store, so let's give it a try. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, brother. Let's crack it off.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
Oh, snap. She got a little
Stay
curve
in
on
the
her.
car. I'll go and ask information.
Okay.
Whoa, them settings nasty. Okay.
So I can't run yet.
Attention
Why?
patrons, the park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Press X to interact with objects in the world. I knew you would press X on the window.
They were gonna be outside the door, so there we go.
Whoa. She off one?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine.
Oh, you know my name.
Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all
I
the time.
can't see.
Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
How did he get in, though? If the gates were locked. Come on, game.
Shut up for Callum.
Callum, where are you going?
This way.
You can't run?
Nope.
I would have booked them up the stairs.
But walk up the
There's something
escalator.
special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees.
What are
the
you
park
talking
is now
about?
Closed. Have a safe journey home.
I would want to leave because I would want to go home. What in the world? Turn this up. Get you immersed. It turned night quick. The moon already in the sky.
Oh God. The park. What happened here? It's easy to get lost here.
Okay, let's see the entrance. So right now we're at the sideshow alley. There's roller coaster, bumper cars, Ferris wheel, Octotron, House of Horrors, and Tunnels of Tales.
Oh, he's right there. Get to him.
Boy.
No way. Book it. Book it. Book it. No way he faster than us. I would have threw a rock at my son's leg. Yo, he is booking it.
How is you much faster than an adult?
Candy house. We're going to...
Oh, I'm tired now.
You tired? If you didn't smoke?
Vibrations.
Yo,
on.
he's gone.
Callum, come back here right now!
Hey.
Hello?
This way, Mommy.
What's this?
What?
His
I
shoe?
think this belongs to Callum.
He ran out his shoes? Come on, tie your Wait, hold on. Look at the shoe. They're tied. Why you take it off? Come on, Kyle.
Wait, Callum!
Callum.
Come on, this way.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpture shows in the following locations: from 11 a.m. Sideshow Alley, 1 p.m. the Octotron, and then 3 p.m. park entrance.
Chad the Chipmunk worse in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad is angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. That's how you gotta read it. He didn't run into no bathroom.
Come
What
out,
is that?
sweetie.
Catch me, Mommy.
What is this about?
Holy shoot!
Okay, purchase the land of the Solemn Island for a pittance. I might add, wherever old art.
Don't read that whole thing. If you want to read it, you can pause the video.
We're going to just put it right here. Then we're going to have this right here. And yep, there we go.
Be easy. Huh. Like what? You let your son run out here like that?
Bro, I don't have no control over him. He's being stupid.
Come on, man. Uncle Seam is not happy. Yeah, let me immerse you some more.
No, don't touch me.
Hello? Callum?
Look at that. Now we lost him because we were.
That boy was been lost. That's your son. You let him go out here.
Dude, you were messing with my
This is your
headphones.
son. This is your son. The reason why he in this park is because you don't know how to whoop your son. Next time you put the leather on him, he wouldn't be out here doing all this stuff. See?
Callum, come back here right now.
And you named your son
Another
Callum?
accident. This place.
My controller's fine.
Wasn't she just praising the place? Like,
Where
what
are
is she
you?
talking about?
Come on, Mommy.
This way. Oh god.
But don't run from it. There's something in there.
My controller is vibrating.
Yeah, you're having an anxiety attack because you're just, I guess, on drugs or something.
Despite the constant interruption to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers.
There's a bear in the driver's seat.
I can't get to it. I can't really get to it.
There's a knife in it.
Wait for Mommy.
Over here. This way, Mommy.
Your son is possessed. Your son has to be possessed.
I don't understand why most of these horrors have to do with some night. Like, has there ever been anything scary during the daytime? Because I feel like that could be a change of pace.
Stop, Callum.
Over here.
Alright, it says he's here. I'm guessing this
This
is
old
the...
thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
You've been dizzy since we got
The guy
here.
just snapped. Those poor
Alright,
kids.
eyewitness report, Atlantic Island Park. Officer on duty, Sheriff F. Bannerman. Witness name, Creed Norman. Statement. We were waiting over the blah 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 blah.
Nah, f that shit. Nah, if you gonna read it, read the whole thing. You're not gonna sit here and... Nah, go ahead. You started, go ahead. Go ahead.
We were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those who they give me the creep. Silly, I know. Anyways, the chipmunk man, he was observing, or let's try to get a little inside. The chipmunk man was carving. Wait, hold on. Silly enough. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was. Why is the song getting like, hello? Can I read, please? Thank you.
Really, I know. Anyways, the chipmunk man was carving and picking away at the ice. And at first we went through We thought he was making some animals like a tiger or lion.
And the last thing I saw before Frank driving away was the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Okay, so we got a crazy chipmunk guy in the suit.
Call him.
Don't hide from me, Callum.
Come on, this way.
What is this? The Lovebirds ride through?
Where did you go? Callum, stay where you are.
Okay, we're on a swan.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel.
She had
They
an
were
axe
very
necklace
poor
in the beginning.
and had very little to bite or sup. What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night.
Come on,
I tell you
the
what,
story.
husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
They're breathing. Aye.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave,
Yo, what's
their
good, my
mother
guy?
gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
What's up?
Clever
no.
Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind
you
them
look
as
at
they
him,
pass
Khalil?
into the woods. When
Do
their
you look
father
at him?
leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
A slice of bread?
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry
Why is this the
birds
story of Hansel
snatched
and
up the
Gretel?
breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days. The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
Bro, like, this story dry, bro. Like,
No, this is the story of Hansel and Gretel and the witch.
Little mouse, who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing
Trying to
the
look
air and peering
trying to look
around
around
with cloudy
for-
eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me.
look.
I'm looking around because I'm not gonna keep looking at these goddamn
But
walls.
Hansel and Gretel stayed back.
I don't think anything's
For
gonna
the
happen.
old
I don't
woman
think
reminded
anything is gonna
them
happen
of
to you
their
while you're in
cruel
this joint.
mother.
While you're in this.
Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took
I'm
them
trying to look for that
and
one
began
guy
to
that was just sitting there.
You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Oh, goodness.
Once inside the house,
I want to
the old
smack you,
woman
Nelson.
changed.
I can't look behind
Into a
me.
cage
Callum, where did you go?
and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him. Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Dang.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
I know this game did not just waste a good 3 to 5 minutes.
You got a problem, big fella?
Yeah, I ain't like it. I ain't like it at all. What are you gonna do about it?
What's the story of Hansel and Gretel supposed to mean in this game? Am I playing Gretel and my son's Hans?
Stop hiding, Callum!
This way, Mommy.
Please, Callum, tell me where you are! Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children.
Can't run.
The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
What did you do?
Call your son again.
Where are you?
I think the boy's dead. I think this is like one of those things where I'm dead too, and this is the living hell. And I just gotta get over the fact that, you know, my son's dead, so then I could go to heaven. I think there was something I need to grab all the way back, and I'm gonna go see if I can find it, because I can't do anything. You know the smartest thing that a person would do? He said, you can't catch me. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch you. See, let me just say something. If you ever find yourself in a dream like this or in reality like this, leave. There's no point in trying to figure out what's the meaning behind it, because even if there is a meaning behind some of these horror games or anything that happens in your life, sometimes it's good to just let them go and keep moving forward. Never to dwell on the past. Dwelling on the past holds you from experiencing the present, because no one can't control your future. You can't control your past. The only thing you can control is what's happening now, which is the present. So when you forego the future, forego the past, I mean the present, I mean, you're basically, I don't want to say God, but you can do whatever you want in the present. But just don't do stupid things. Don't do things that will hurt other people. Just try and find a way to be happy in a world like ours. I don't know if there's actually people out there. Nothing. Do you know anyone who ever experienced spiritual hauntings or anything like that? I know we had our fair share, but I feel like they were more of like
I'm just trying to figure out where you're going
I'm
and
trying
why
to,
you think it's okay to go back this way, knowing that there ain't nothing this way.
why I got
Who's that?
that's the picture of me and Callum.
Who's that in the background?
Treachery hides in thoughts. treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought. Constant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
Ow.
No, please no. Stop, doctor! Stop it, please!
What is going on here?
Heart beating. Anxiety.
I'm so confused. Like, I'm just sitting here like, what in the hell?
Examine accident.
No, Khalil, I don't want you to read
I will
this
read it.
documentary of somebody's accident. Boy, I don't... Like, what?
You were saying? Alright.
Francis, you mad that I don't care?
I don't.
Okay, so hold on. Should we go back this way or should we go this way? What you think?
Go that way.
Go this way?
No, don't. You know, you forced me to watch you read, and I had to force you. You forced me.
Okay, so you could do the same thing. Okay, so she got a necklace with an axe on it.
That's cool. I said that. That's something that we both know.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Yo, she's going through mental problems, and she's probably a mental patient. And our son is probably dead.
I want to say a mental patient, but...
Oh, my...
Shush.
No! I'm not going to read this. You read it yourself. You read it yourself. I read better anyways in my head. There's a ranch right there. See, can you pick that up? There's an axe right there, too. Can you pick that up?
No. Can't pick up anything. Nah, it's...
Decrease the speed. Oh. You had to press the right chipmunk? How did it turn on?
I'm telling you, this is probably limbo. She probably died and now it's deciding whether or not she goes to heaven or hell. Because I guess that's the premise of it. I'm not going to check this side. I'm going to check this side more.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died.
Wow.
According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone.
Wow.
Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Dang. I know we ain't just get on a Ferris wheel to tell your sorry, sad story, my guy. But rest in peace, Dom. Yo, who is you, fam? I guess she's reliving things that happened. She a psychic? Look at it.
I'm looking at this first. I didn't even see where this came from.
You already looked in there.
Okay. Oh, controller dying.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
So we're gonna just stop right here, and we're gonna talk about that whole sentence, that whole outburst from her.
You need a therapist, ma'am.
Listen,
A real therapist. Like, you don't need us. Well, we gonna give you some knowledge, though.
but just to piggyback on what she said, it's just some parents have that feeling, and I don't understand, but understand at the same time. But understand this: we are simple animals. We are simple creatures. We live, we create, we educate, grow, and repeat the cycle. And as a man, it is our job to give life, and it's the woman's job to create life. And it's up to the man, husband, and the woman, the wife, to raise that kid. Don't get pissy about how life is now, because guess what? You could be back in the Stone Age where you had to throw your baby over your back in like some thatch and walk with a spear through the tall grass and worry about getting snatched up by a saber-tooth tiger. Be grateful you don't have to deal with that shit. Be grateful, because guess what? Your answer, all the people who die from saber-tooth tigers, woolly mammoth.
Let me just stop you there, Chloe.
No,
You're going off rail.
But that's true though.
No, you're going more primal. Think about it like this. Stop moving, because I don't know what scary thing can happen. If you take the responsibility of going into intercourse with a woman or a man, depending on who you are, there is a risk of having a child. Condom, birth control, implants, it does not matter. You have taken the responsibility of becoming a parent when you have taken the responsibility of having sex. Be aware of what you do as a man and as a woman. And do not make it as if the child deserves, if the child is supposed to owe you something when you owe that child everything. You are not a slave unless you feel like a slave. If you feel like a slave, that means you didn't want that kid, and guess what? You're going to have to live with that, and you have to take the responsibility of that child and stop trying to bring your trauma into that person's life and cause trauma to that kid, because guess what? A broken person can also make a broken person. So you have to fix yourself. And plus on that, don't ever make it seem like your child owes you something. You owe that child everything because you are now responsible for what that kid does until they stop listening. It's not even a mistake, it's a choice.
I mean,
choices come with consequences. There's no mistake in the world.
So if you choose to have sex with someone and you do that without any protection or without anything to keep you from getting pregnant, that is on you. That is your fault. Unless you decided to actually want to get pregnant, everything is your choice. Everything. Once you become an adult, once you start dwelling into those things, it is your choice.
Hold on.
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
Poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
Which has it now? Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
I don't know who you were. Hey, epilepsy. What the hell? Whoa. What did I say?
I can't read it. I couldn't read it. A gravity. I saw gravity before. I hope it was gravity.
Fall and gravity? Fall, gravity? Keep looking at the front. Enjoy the ride. Not safe.
Can't taste your. Can't taste your what?
Oh! Now, why did they... Why they throw that man in the air like that?
Which side are we gonna get off? That is the question. I was looking around just in case if he was popping up somewhere. The calculation of adjustments work. The transport and strange mechanisms seem to be flawless. What a wonderful day. If only these people knew that they were fueling. And so what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling dour? So what if dour? So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This could be the doorway to immortality, and such doorways open only to those who have the will to find the key.
What in the world? Boy, that sounds like some demon talk right there. I hope that y'all enjoyed what y'all seen. It was, to me, it was a little dry, but it's starting to pick up pace, and the story is starting to unveil itself. I hope you take care, and I hope you enjoy. Everything you need to know about us is in the description below. Y'all take care.
Y'all be easy.
Yeah, it's
Word.
for the five. Yeah, it's for the guys. Yeah, it's for my skies. Yeah, man, for my loved ones. Yeah, for my cousins. Yeah, for the family. Yeah, for NJ. No man, you don't play. Can't be called a back. You ain't even know. Is he?